Catholic Charities is an organization that has a mission to alleviate poverty and suffering, and that's really the thread that runs through our various programs. The Healthy Housing Initiative is an opportunity for us to combine our services with the expertise of our partners and really move the dial forward on homelessness and housing stability, as well as improving health outcomes for the people that we serve.
So housing isn't the end, it's the beginning. Just putting someone somewhere and then saying, see you later, is not going to be enough. The Healthy Housing Initiative is going to address more than just where you live and where you used to not live, you know. We have to look at the whole person. Being able to link healthcare and all those supports that go with that with the housing makes the housing retention so much better for people.
And one of the difficult things about homelessness is everyone focuses on what they see, which are typically men who are sleeping in doorways. But what we know is people of color, homeless youth, families with children, people who are escaping domestic violence, often they hide. So they might be living in cars, they might be sleeping on someone's couch or in their garage.
They're veterans. There are people who have worked all their lives and lost their professions. There are people who suffered domestic violence and lost everything.
I was married, my husband was in the service, and we did a lot of traveling, and I liked that lifestyle. About 20 years ago, we got a divorce, and trying to keep up everything on my own, even though I could afford it, it was really hard though, you know. I'm having a job, having everything I needed to losing my job, losing my car, losing my home, being evicted and being outside. I just felt I didn't have any value anymore. You know, I didn't have anything to value myself. I was always thinking that someone or somebody was going to come along and save me. Like this really isn't happening. Like I'm going to wake up one day and this is not going to be happening. I was getting to that point to where I was about to give up.
Some people have had such a high level of trauma that they need a little bit of what we call transitional housing, and that's what we do at the Kenton Women's Village.
We know that folks who have been chronically homeless have many barriers that are difficult to overcome if immediately placed in permanent housing. They need the tools, the skills, the support to maintain that housing. So when Audrey moved into the village, she was enrolled in counseling, she was enrolled in our peer support specialist program, she came to us and worked towards employment. She's left with the working smartphone, which she knows how to navigate. She has a job lined up.
Pretty much I said, what do I need? What can we do to get you to the point where you can help yourself? You know, at some point I have to stand on my own. And my worst nightmare would be to end up back out on the street because I can't maintain.
I was married for 24 years. We got together right after high school, you know, so we were 18. Didn't realize he was an alcoholic then. I don't think he realized it either. He began to become an angry drunk and just drove me deeper and deeper into depression and anxiety. That was really the step before homelessness. I was surrounded by people who mostly were also homeless. I felt like most of them, you know, were tearing me down, you know, surrounding me, grabbing at me, tearing me down as I was trying to, you know, rise up and get out of there. I feel like I'm basically starting my life over at 53. Never thought I'd be doing that. With Catholic Charities, it's not just housing, it's that wraparound service. I feel like I have a team at Catholic Charities, and there's several people that I can call and ask, you know, anything that I need to ask, and instead of tearing me back down as I'm trying to rise up, they're helping me rise up.
My hope is that we can all come together as a community, not just the faith-based organizations, but businesses and government and nonprofits to work together to make sure that everyone has a place to lay down at night, everyone has a place to take a shower, and that everyone has a place to work on their own personal goals and move forward in their life and thrive.